Pues seguimos un ratillo más. Esa de la esperanza, hemos perdido esa misión secundaria. No hemos hecho la esperanza. Pero bueno. No sé si algún momento podremos volver hasta aquí. Nights of Arabia. Vale, ya. El claro de luna de Pussy no era claro de luna de Pussy. ¿Eh? No. ¿Qué te pasa, hijo mío? ¿Qué te pasa a ti, Ceslava? ¿Qué te pasa? ¿Qué te pasa, Ceslava?
The best approach is going for the most damaged system. If I find Maddie, maybe I can get a clue. She knows everything going on inside this prison.
Vamos a darnos una ducha, que olemos a cosa. Hostia, pero... Pero esto ha cambiado. Esa no era la imagen que habíamos visto antes. Nights of Arabia. No, 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 no. Pero es que está este escenario aquí y yo creo que esto nos hará venir en algún momento. Encuentra documentos. Encuentra documentos.
Salut, Monsieur Verne. Would you fancy...
No, thanks.
Thanks for gathering the aluminum from Akos. We have power in these quarters.
I wish I could have saved Akos.
A toast
No,
for
no, no,
Akos.
llegó tarde, no quiso salvarlo.
May he be in a better place.
No quiso salvarlo, pues dijo...
Yes! Yes!
Ahí se queda. Este es el otro póster que habíamos visto. En la cocina no hay nada. Uy. No puedo. Vale, a la cocina no podemos ir.
The Hall of Horrors, and I helped to create it.
Vale, pero no hay nada aquí. No, pues vamos para abajo. Necesito encontrar... No necesito. Quiero encontrar las cosas. El imán no funciona aquí.
Nemo's organ.
Y era un domingo en la tarde, fa los coches de choque. Vaya. ¿Qué bicho es ese? ¿Qué ha sido eso? En algún sitio de estos está... Nos falta uno de estos. Y era un domingo en la tarde, fuimos a navegar al Nautilus.
The knowledge about sea life that Nemo treasures. It's incredible.
It's incredible. ¿Ya está? ¿Para eso todo? Vale, va a ser ese el que vamos a necesitar. Smart the Nation.
These pipes will not fix themselves. I can't be with you now.
Perdón. Me está entrando el sueñete, ¿eh? Tenía que haber tomado un Monster en vez de Coca-Cola.
I still have some stuff to do.
En la elíptica. Que tiene mucho flow, dice. Si dices lava, porque tendrán la edición deluxe. La edición deluxe puede jugar 3 días antes. No, claro, pero la edición deluxe tienes 3 días anticipados para poder jugarlo.
It's not the time for a sea trek.
Pasa como con el Starfield.
Although recognizing it brings me chills, the design of these suits... It's me, Verne.
Sorry, Verne. We're on edge.
What are you doing in that wall?
We're searching every corner of the Nautilus to find any clue that drives us to the traitor that almost killed us. If I find out that it's one of my comrades...
And what about repairs?
It's slow. Oxy recyclers are the worst part, but Suni is on them. The most critical issue now is finding that damn traitorous rat.
And where is Suni?
Why do you ask?
I just wanted to offer my help. You don't distrust me, do you?
Right now, I distrust everybody.
I feel we are losing control of the situation.
That's because you have been lucky enough to not have lived through the harshness of war. All of us are marked with brutal scars, inside and out. But you? Go back to your quarters and let us work.
La gilipollas, vete a la mierda. Te mereces que te agreda.
Go back to your quarters and let us work.
Pues vete tú a la mierda. O sea, a esta mujer lo que hay que decirle es lo siguiente.
Uh-oh, retard alert.
No era eso, pero también me vale.
¡Vete a la mierda!
The oxy-recyclers are on deck too. But before, I must find Suni to grant me access. It's not the time for a sea trek.
¿Dónde estaba Suni? Suni de Light. Vamos al doctor. Suni, ¿estás por aquí?
The doctor has put on a don't disturb sign.
Ya, pues no. Mira las algas que le habíamos conseguido nosotros.
Mon Dieu! The riches he amasses are spectacular. Ultimately, Nemo is a man, and his heart beats when faced with the power of wealth. Ultimately...
¡Hala! Hemos conseguido los 3 del Nautilus. Nos faltan 3 más y ya está, ¿eh? Hostia, pues no vamos a terminar en... O sea, no vamos a tardar en terminarnos el juego entonces. Vale, aquí no hay ni mierda las tripas tenemos aquí. Aquí hay muchísima gente.
Did you check the readings again?
Yes, ma'am. 3 times. Quality of air is at its absolute minimum. I repaired the oxy-recyclers as best as I have been able, but they are still producing monoxide.
Are you sure, officer? The air feels as usual.
Ma'am, I have thoroughly created this environmental management system by myself, and I certainly know when it works and when it doesn't. That last attack has fatally wounded it.
Will it withstand to the island?
Barely. But it would be mandatory to emerge more times to recycle air.
The captain is ordered to keep surfacing to the minimum until we reach the island. Do whatever you can to keep them operational.
Vale.
Yes, ma'am. I'll do my best.
Me encargo
Thanks.
yo.
I'll be at the bridge. Keep me
Venga.
informed.
Hasta luego, Mari Carmen.
Verne, shouldn't you be checking the capsules?
Yes, that's right.
¡Ay! Me voy a tomar un monster, ¿eh?
Hi, Petrov. How are the...
Overreach, Verne. Bad and worst. You should help
Yes.
tell...
Que antes hemos venido aquí. Que bueno, no teníamos la misión.
If I draw the iMag, Nemo will see the alert. It isn't worth the risk.
Moza.
Hello, Suni. Maddie told... I learnt a lot the last time I helped you.
No! No one but me can touch my oxy-recyclers. God, stop distracting me! Look, Verne, I appreciate your offer, but I don't need your or anyone else's help. Leave me alone, please.
Que porque seas un hombre, no tienes que venir aquí a decirme a mí, porque yo sea una mujer, cómo tengo que hacer las cosas. A ver, que esto lo he hecho yo. ¿Vale, machista de mierda? Esto lo he hecho yo, no necesito la ayuda de un macho para enseñarme cómo funcionan las cosas de termodinámica y física y química, ¿sabes? Que yo también soy lista e independiente. Así que, por favor.
Verne, if you are idle, ask Edriel if you can help with something.
Lo he traducido. Exacto. Ahí va, espérate, porque ya no sé lo que me ha dicho que tenía que hacer. Habla con Sunny. Pues sí, estoy intentando hablar con Sunny.
Verne, if you are idle, ask Edriel if you can help with something.
God, they're losing their minds. If I manage to sabotage the oxy-recyclers, I will slow them down.
Pues sí.
Nadine. She's the only one that can grant me access. I hope she didn't get infected by this collective madness.
Vale, todos están locos menos yo, ¿eh? Es lo que piensa la gente normalmente. A ver, ¿dónde estaba Nadine? ¿Nadine es la que hemos encontrado ahí abajo? Era esta, ¿no? Nadine. Es que no me sé los nombres. ¿Eres tú, Nadine?
Go back to your quarters and let
No,
us
esta es
work.
Maddie. Esta no es Nadine, es Maddie. Y mira que hemos hablado hace un momento y de hecho ponía la misión. Habla con Maddie. Luego está Maddie, son Square Garden. En el tesoro no estaba. Esto tampoco. Ahí tampoco. Maddie aquí arriba tampoco, ¿no? ¿Dónde está Nadine? Con terror.
I can't do more.
How long will it take to get to the island?
Let me think. Navigate through an area where no instrument works properly, where you can never see the stars because of the thick fog, and where we rely on a fucking stone to keep us alive. It will be a miracle if we don't end at the sea bottom. The most sensitive thing to do would be...
There's no time. The nation is hot on our trail.
Well, I can't assure you we don't end in a submarine ditch.
That's a risk we face daily on this ship. You have your orders, follow them. Verne? What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be checking the capsules?
Que me dejes en paz, hostia.
Yes, sure. The thing is that I need Nadine to grant me access to the...
Star Sea, isn't it?
Yes, that's right.
Very well, go on.
Thanks for watching my back.
You're welcome. I can't stand Adriel, walking around like she had a stick stuck up into her ass.
Todo el mundo odia a la jefa.
What will you do when all this comes to an end?
Well, just trot around all Park Avenue shops and never eat fish again. Something tells me you are chewing the fat. What do you want?
Access.
Me? Well, I need access granted to the oxy-recyclers.
You have already discovered Project H, haven't you?
Yes. Nemo must be stopped, at any cost. If we destroy the oxys, we will win time to think of a solution.
Being caught by the nation doesn't bother you?
One problem after another. Please, will you help me?
You can count on me.
Really? Seeing that you are different from the rest of the crew is a
Porque
relief.
este es el topo, ya
I
verás.
haven't slept for months because of that dreadful Project H. Everyone else accepted it without a second thought. It's a living nightmare. I'm so glad I have finally found an ally. And even more if it's you.
Braving Nemo will not be easy. Are you ready?
I was born ready. You know I'm a curious bird, right? Well, one day I was nosing around personal files and I discovered that months before I was recruited by the Nautilus, Nemo wrecked the AES Constellation, a ship crowded with civilians.
Nemo attacked
Es un poco
innocent
cotilla esta
people?
mujer.
According to him, the American Empire often uses refugees as human shields.
How horrible.
I've been witnessing captains drifting for months. Each day he gets more deranged. He always has been a passionate man, but he has turned into a monster. We must stop him for the sake of everyone, including himself.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it again.
We need an escape route.
We will use the exploration submarine. I will lock the tiller to avoid them from chasing us.
Give me access to the oxys. I will sabotage them to keep the crew busy while I dump the capsules into the sea. Let's meet at the Ictio's deck in 30 minutes.
I have unlocked the access to the main
Hola, Leito.
oxy next to the kitchen. Hurry up.
Vamos. Así podríamos hacer ejercicio, mira. Bajamos, subimos. Bajamos, subimos. Bajamos, subimos.
Verne, I don't have the time.
Nacho, que soy el perrete del barco. Espérate, ¿dónde están? ¿Será en la sala de CO2 donde están los generadores? Ah, serán
I
estos.
still can't decode Nemo's technology to send messages into the ocean.
No. Oh, Leito, don't you speak Spanish? Better said. I used to speak Spanish here, so if you want me to speak in English, I can do it. Vale, es... ¿Será posible? ¿Estás diciendo que he bajado? Vale, a la armería. ¿Pero dónde están los aerogeneradores estos?
Verne, if you are idle, ask Edriel if you can help with something.
¿Está en la sala de CO2? Vamos al núcleo. Vale, esto ya está cogido. Es el del tesoro que habíamos cogido antes.
Go back to your quarters and let us work.
Better if I don't bother them. My presence here is never appreciated. Better if I don't bother them. My presence here. The Nautilus's core is startling.
Julio Verne.
The Nautilus's core is startling.
Julio Verne. Ok, que se ve genial, María Bonita. Nos vemos luego. Mr. Raiden, partner. I hope you have a great day, partner. My name is Alto Morgan.
The Nautilus's core is startling.
Vale, no. La zona de descanso. Es en la zona de descanso donde tenemos que ir. Soy gilipollas. Ahora que no lo pone. Esto de no tener el mapa disponible.
A unique collection about
Vale, este es nuestro camarote. Ay. Y vamos abajo. Literas. No, es la de descanso. Mess room. Me lo pone abajo. Es aquí. Este. Nada, aquí no. Para el otro lado. Verne para arriba, Verne para abajo, Verne para un lado, Verne para el otro. Viernes, sábado, domingo, lunes, martes, miércoles. Puzzle.
If I pull the filter, that will produce a discharge that will nullify the whole recycling system. I'm glad of having paid attention to what Suni does through all these months. Though it was easy. She only talks about her job.
Lo tenemos. Hola Blaster Ranger, ¿qué tal? Muy buenas. Inglés, a ver. Te vas a duchar que llevas tiendo sucio. Venga, que vaya genial la vuelta a casa. Inglés, bonica. Que se ve genial, muchas gracias por la compañía. Yo la Blaster Ranger, ¿qué tal? Pues me alegro de verte por aquí también, Blaster. A ver... Sanirio. Espérate que ahora tenemos que salir de aquí. ¿Qué pone 1634?
I must get out of here.
Pues en ello estoy, en ello estoy.
Verne! What the hell has happened?
I don't know. I was passing by and heard the explosion.
Goddamn traitor is going to kill us all. Did you see someone?
No.
Nadine, we must emerge. I don't care what the captain said. If we don't surface right now, we will die from asphyxiation.
Now that they are all busy, I have my chance of sabotaging the capsules.
Vamos. Arriba otra vez. Está un poco alto el juego, ¿no? Al laboratorio, vamos, de cabeza.
If I can overheat the circuits, they will render the capsules useless and can be safely thrown into the sea. Nadine, what are you doing here? We agreed to meet at the Ictio.
Don't you realize yet?
What?
I got you on the opto recorders while manipulating the oxys. Sorry for cheating you, but war is war.
Mon Dieu. You are the traitor.
¿Quién sí, bonico?
But why?
Do
¿Cómo
you
están?
remember the
Bienvenidísimos.
Constellation?
The ship crowded with refugees that Nemo wrecked?
The same. My parents and siblings were among those refugees.
How can you betray us to the nation? The nation is war.
¿Qué tal, bonico?
Verne, I'm sick. I can't stand being
¿Con
locked
qué
in
juego habéis
here
estado hoy?
anymore. All these years, what have been good for? We achieved nothing. Only betrayal and death. It's time to try something else. Look at France. She's way better under the nation's rule. Economy, security, technology.
At the expense of turning every human being into a slave.
Spare your speeches. The sooner the nation gets the flame, the sooner the war will end, and also the nonsensical death. Like my own family.
No one is going to believe you. This room is filled with optorecorders.
Yes, that's true, but none of them works. You know, the attack.
Qué guapo es este
All in
juego.
all, I'm sorry.
Un fan game de Final Fight, hostia, qué guay.
Here, Captain, I have the traitor.
Is that true, Mr. Verne?
No! I am not a traitor. She works for the nation.
That's preposterous.
Let me keyhole him, Capitan.
Why, Verne? Why did you do that?
Project H. I found out about it in your office at the base.
You shouldn't.
You are sick.
We live in a sick world. It's not a time of shades of gray.
Hostia, qué guapo.
Project H is
Ahora mismo estoy con vosotros, ¿vale? Estamos en un momento ahí.
A fairer and more peaceful world will thrive.
What gives you the right to take that decision?
I'm not going to argue with you, Verne. Under normal circumstances, you would already be dead. But I need the island.
I will not help you.
Do you think I have never heard these same words before? I have methods to help you change your mind.
Captain, your presence is requested at the bridge.
Petrov, lock him in his quarters. A few days of isolation will help him to reconsider his options. And lock Nadine in the holding cell.
Petrov, don't listen to him. Nemo wants to...
Pues ya estaría. Polla estaría. Polla estaría. Polla estaría. Desenfoca y se desenfoca.
Without meeting the captain, but I could hear him.
Bienvenidísimos, bonicos. Los que venís con Kenshi. Kenshi, una vez más, muchísimas gracias por traer a tu gente. El juego este está genial. Es una aventura gráfica con tintes novelescos y está bastante currado, me está encantando y creo que vamos a por la recta final del mismo. No es un juego largo, creo que en How Long to Beat ponía que eran 4 horas o así, en mi caso pues eran 8 porque yo soy así de manco y de lento, a la hora de hacer las cosas no pasa nada, cada uno tiene su ritmo, no pasa nada, tú a tu marcha, yo a la mía, chimpún, y yo creo que vamos a por el último capítulo y tiene una pinta brutal, muy recomendadísimo.